Hi, this is Jan from Log Cabin Leather, and I'm so excited to be here. It is finally the day for the launch of my new tote bag collection. I've been working on this for a long time. I am very excited about it. I'm actually in love with this collection. Now, this is really my only second collection of tote bags that I've made. If you don't know me, I've been making handmade leather goods since 1977. But again, tote bags were not something I made. And again, I'm sticking to tote bags. I'm not making fanny packs and other types of backpacks and things like that. Strictly tote bags. So, and I have a couple little mini bags in this one, but in general, kind of the tote bag style. And so I am very excited about this collection. It has 10 beautiful handmade leather tote bags, something you're not going to find anywhere else because they are my own original designs. Every bag in the collection is different, so I'm going to go. I have a couple small bags and then really more the tote bags, so I'm going to go through them one at a time right now so you can see a little bit of what they are and the colors and so forth. They are available. They will be available on my website, logcabinleatherbyjan.com, when this video posts. And again, I will put links where I can to, for that. Obviously, if you're on my Facebook page, there's a link to my website and so forth there. Again, not every place you're supposed to put the links. So now, number one, I have a giveaway running that's kind of being run through somebody else to help me promote my business and so forth. But I believe it is still going. So that is for this beautiful tote bag with this meadow flowers design. You will see that on other pieces in this collection. So this is a 12 by 12 tote. This is what I'm calling a simple tote because it only has the one pocket on the outside. But this is a $100 value. This is the giveaway prize. And again, I can put a link to join that, or you should find them on my Facebook page and so forth. Log Cabin Leather by Jan. So that's the giveaway that you can still enter. I'm not sure how much longer it's going to run, so if you want to enter that, you need to do it pretty quickly because I don't know how much longer it's going to run. I mean, it was originally going to run for a couple weeks, but it was, I guess, doing so well that it's continuing. So now I'm going to go through and show you the 10 in the collection that will be available to buy. Starting with this little one, and these are really mini purses, this is my mini bag. I absolutely love this color, but I only have small pieces of it, so I can't make anything larger than that because the pieces are not big enough. It has a stunning rainbow monarch leather butterfly that's sewn on. It's 3D. Has a little snap closure. Again, this is only 8 inches long. It's just a little mini purse. It does have a zipper compartment across the back, and it does snap closed. But it's a little short handle and stuff. It's got a nice rolled handle, though. And that's $50. But that's the only, I don't have pieces big enough, except for this and the one other. So these are, I have 2 of this one and this next one. So that's the smallest one in the collection. That's the rainbow mini bag. Then I have this royal swallowtail bag. So this one's a little bit larger. This is 8 inches long, 7 inches tall. Does snap again. Does not have the rolled handles. It has, a lot of the bags in this collection have handles that, have stitching on them like that. It does still snap close. This one has a 3D swallowtail butterfly on the front. Snaps closed. Inside, zipper compartment. It only goes the full length of the bag. And so forth. So that one's $70. Again, I only have 2 of these because I don't have the pieces any larger, and that's why the handles are short, because I don't have pieces long enough to make them any longer than that. All right, so that was the second one. Now we're going on to these. The next 3 totes I'm going to show you are 12 by 12. So the front, back are a 12-inch kind of square. They're all 5 inches wide. And they're all this same style. The handles vary. Now this one has handles that are 38 inches long. So a lot of these can be crossbody. This has the loons on it, of course. This is where my tote bag collection started, was with loons. But this is a hand-carved, one-of-a-kind picture of the loon, one of the loons feeding the the baby. Beautiful brown tote. This one does have the pocket here on the front, which has kind of a scalloped edge. And then inside, it has a zipper compartment. All the details, again, you're going to be able to see on the website too, but this is just showing what they really look like close up, how big it is and so forth like that. So it's kind of a chestnut red leather. This is $160. All the bags, they range from, again, $50 to $175. So that's $160. This is a Meadow Flowers one, similar to the giveaway tote. Really is the same thing. The front and everything has that Meadow Flowers tool design. Of course, each of those designs are a little bit different because they're all done by hand. So what flowers and colors and so forth do vary some. This one, though, has the tooled handles. So this is the only one in the collection that has something like this. These handles are also tooled with the Meadow Flowers design. Going all the way up there. So again, they vary on both of them. It does adjust, though, also, too. So, you can adjust here to make the handle 36 to 44 inches. So, again, any of these, on me at least, can be crossbody. Easily. This one, again, is longer, so you can adjust it to all different sizes. And that is the Deluxe Meadow Flowers one. That's $175. Again, beautiful bag. It does have a full-size interior zipper pocket. So it's a full length of the back of the bag, the pocket inside. All right, so that's that one. Next is the Hummingbird one. Now this is a gorgeous, again, I love my birds. I got that from my mother, my birds. I have a humming. Now, what's interesting, when I was making these and I was taking pictures of them out there, as I was taking some of the pictures, the Hummingbird was at my planters. When I took a red bag that I have out here, the Hummingbird came right up to the bag. So I think that's kind of cool. So these are ruby-throated hummingbirds, the female and the male. And the babies, of course. And so this kind of has double front pocket. Because you have this larger pocket here. But there's also a pocket in behind the picture. Good place to stick the cell phone so it wouldn't get scratched and things like that. It's a separate little pocket in there. This is, again, these are all the 12 by 12 size. All three of these, the Loon one, that Meadow Flowers one, and this. This one just has an open pocket in the back. But still a perfect place to put the tablet or something like that. It's going to keep it separate from other things in your purse thing, that you have in the tote and so forth. So that one is, I believe, $160. All right, now the next we're going on to a little bit bigger size. These are 14 by 14. Those three, the Loon, the one with the tooled handles of the Meadow Flowers, and the Hummingbird with 12 by 12. These are 14 by 14, meaning the square body of the front is that wide. Again, they're all about 5 inches wide. So this one is gray. Now this gray is a rare find. Gray is not something I come across very often. And this is a nice, like a medium firm temper. So this bag, will kind of, stand by. It's firm enough to really stand, kind of. Whereas, and so forth. Has the Meadow Flowers design on it. The, the stitching on the pocket. This does have a little bit of range marks in it and stuff. And see, some people say they do like that, so I'm not going to, it's got a couple little blemishes over here. That's just the way the leather is. And again, I only have enough to make 2 of these in this leather because it was something I just happened upon. And just small kind of remnants of it. So this is $115. This does not have any interior pockets, just the exterior pocket. So that's a 14 by 14. This next one, of course, is one of my favorites because it's my favorite color. They call this jade. I don't know what, I call it teal, but it's really, I would say, almost more of a turquoise. So this also has a meadow flowers design on it. Again, each of those panels are going to be a little bit different. Has the stitching at the top of the pocket. So the one big pocket there. Inside it does have a pocket, but there's a smaller pocket on this one. Smaller zipper area in there. Beautiful. So that's the teal one. That's $125. Again, handles are all stitched on all these bags. With the exception, I have a couple now that are coming up that are a little bit different. All right, so those were the 14 by 14 size. The next ones are a little bit larger. This one is 16. Now, this is a really soft leather. The rest of these are what I would call a medium firm leather. This one is a really soft leather. It is a pebble gray. This is the only one that has this tool design on it. Kind of doesn't quite go with the rest of them. But this is one I did actually earlier, and I was going to make them all different, and then I decided to go more with a nature theme. But in any event, this is a beautiful bag. It's this red pebble leather. Kind of has some lighter and darker red shading in it. The panel is the pocket on this one. So that is a little bit different. This is the pocket itself. It isn't on a separate piece. But the inside of this bag is beautiful. Now this has beautiful rolled handles. So they're stitched on the inside. Yeah, it's rolled, folded, rolled. And so they're nice and soft. But inside, this bag is beautiful because it has a full-size pocket along the back. And then it has, you can see, the pen is in the middle there. And then there's two smaller pockets as well. So it has 4 inside pockets, really. Or 3 pockets in the pen holder. So I think that's nice. And again, that's a little bit larger. This is 16 across and 13 tall. And has the rolled edges at the top. Now there's only a couple bags in the collection that the top edge is rolled as well. The rest of them, it's stitched. But it's not folded over. It's the raw edge, which is why they're called rustic totes, because they are not super finished. Again, see, these softer leathers I can do that with. The other ones are too stiff for that, to be quite honest. So that's the red pebble tote, and that's $150. This one is one of my favorites as well. Has the cardinal on it. And I think this is a gorgeous picture. The cardinal nest, the male and female cardinal in the tree. And again, this pocket snaps closed, but it actually is a double pocket too. There's the pocket in behind the picture and the larger pocket in here as well. So you've got the 2 pockets and then you can snap them closed. This tote is a large one, 16 by 14. And then inside, this has a full-size back pocket that zips. Plus in front, it has this full-size pocket that has that tie. The tie can be removed. You can tie it, so it doesn't flap out like that. So you have all, choices to do with that. I have the tie in there so you can pull it and hold that more snug, to keep it. But it's another divider. So again, a good place. Without the tie, you could easily shove a tablet or something in there. So that's a beautiful bag. And this wasn't originally planned in the collection because I came upon this leather last minute. And so this is a slightly bit softer than some of these. The teal is a little bit softer too. So kind of a soft, kind of firm temper. And this is the very last, number 2, the 10th one, the largest one. This is what I call the honey butter, because this leather is buttery soft, like the red pebble leather with this geometric design. It has a beautiful buttery soft feel. So once again, top edges are rolled, handles are rolled. This has a 3D monarch butterflies on it. It has a scalloped top edge of the pocket. The pocket itself is scalloped. Has kind of a fancier piece at the bottom of the pocket. So the large outer pocket and then the full inside pocket. and the monarch butterflies. So that is a collection, guys. I am so excited. I am in love. I love this one, the cardinal one, the teal one, the meadow flowers ones. I really don't know which one I like out of this collection. I hope you fall in love with it as much as I do. But the thing is, I only have a couple of these bags of each. Like the little blue ones, I don't have enough leather to make more. The gray one, I don't have enough leather to make more. So most of these are limited edition because of the amount of the leather I have. 2 or 3 of each. That's about it. So if you want them, you need to act fast. I do have a couple incentive for people who make the first orders. Of course, if you were on my email list, you had access to this collection yesterday, so I can't for sure say, because again, this is a pre-recorded video, I can't for sure say whether those is, how many of these are offered, but first couple orders, free shipping. Shipping is about, 12 to 15 bucks depending on where it's going because of the size of the tote bags and so forth and the weight. But I do try to give you the cheapest shipping I can and so forth. And let's see, I think that's about it. Again, so order now if you want one because they're not going to last. logcabinleatherbyjan.com is the website, and you will be able to have access to that page. Again, go to the shop menu and then click on tote bags, and it will take you to this collection. I will try to put a link directly to the page with this video. Again, Facebook doesn't like you to do that, so it depends on where you're watching this, whether the link, whether the link will be in the comments or in the description. All right, thank you very much. Have a wonderful day, and please shop. Log Cabin Leather by Jan. Beautiful tote bags. You're not going to find anybody else. What amazing gifts these would make for somebody for Christmas, their birthday, for a special occasion. Like I said, this one is getting a lot of attention. The giveaway one. $100 value on that one. But look at these others. All right. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Bye.